Everything we once knew is gone. We've become drifters, roaming the wastelands, scouring the wreckage for something to hold on to, searching for someone to light the way forward.
Right then, brothers and sisters, Foreman Yorkie at Dawson General Shirkers Union, Yorkshire Division here. You just followed that news? I realise bosses really screwed up this time, didn't they? I don't know how, but a load of the bloody bosses from different places got together and screwed the bloody world up, brought about some kind of apocalypse, and now it's up to us to survive the aftermath. Don't worry. The Dawson General Shirkers Union, Yorkshire Division, we got you covered. We'll lead you forward, don't thee worry. And you got Foreman Yorkie in charge. Now then, I'm new to this game. We're not going to go super hard. We're not going to go super easy. Let's go. Normal game. Guide your people to survive and eventually thrive against all the odds. Post-apocalyptic... I'll give you these teeth back later. They're not working for me. Post-apocalyptic landscape. Here we go. Boom. Prologue. Modern civilization is gone. It fell apart at a time when rivaling superpowers fought over power and ideology. I told you it were bloody bosses, didn't I? Just because the kings and queens and bloody prime ministers and presidents of nations don't mean they're not bosses. It's all bloody same mess. They're all screwing it up for working man and woman. Too focused on themselves, that's all they. No one noticed what was coming until it was too late. Guys rained down fire as thousands of comets and massive objects pummeled the inner solar system. I don't know how they brought that about, but I know it were them. It's Holocene buggers. On Earth, cities were levelled and replaced by vast wastelands. As nations vanished, the remaining factions waged decades-long wars over scraps until there was no armies left to command. Now we're all that remains, looking for a new home, looking for a way to start over in this age we call the aftermath. Alright, number 1, continue. Tutorial. You're entering a post-apocalyptic world where building a new beginning certainly has its challenges. The tutorial guides you to survive and thrive in this hostile environment, and helps you learn the basic gameplay, interface and game concepts. Yet we're going to enable that. I do use them sometimes, and this is big, this is new, and if it's a paradox game, if it's anything like most of them, there's a lot to learn. Tutorial on. Challenge. In a post-apocalyptic world, dangers are everywhere, and every decision can be a matter of life and death. Everyone has felt the desperation and longing to give up. But from now on, we take control. We decide what our fate will be and how challenging the road ahead will be. You challengers, no, don't be bloody silly. Alright, the way I read these, we got bog standard basic for those who can't do nothing. We got average, we got hard, and we got psychopath. We're not psychopaths at Dawson General Shirkers Union. And because it's our first time doing this, if we ever play it again, we might go for suffering can't be avoided. But we're going to go for number 2 for average. It's a tough road to walk, but never unfair. Medium, challenging, but fair. Perilous road ahead. Catastrophes are still sweeping across the continents. Extreme weather conditions and natural disasters have become part of everyday life. Is this as good as it gets, or should we push deeper into the wasteland? It's a dangerous world, but we'll get there. Common catastrophes. Environment. Destruction of unimaginable scale can be seen throughout the planet. Nature's delicate cycle was broken as the bombardment of different catastrophes never stopped. Once lush areas turned to dry, irradiated dust bowls, now cover a scarred land. It's the same everywhere we've been. Let's see. The world is desolate and unforgiving, yes. Survivors. Scouring resources from wasteland has become more difficult and dangerous as the years passed. What is left is usually contaminated or just broken. That's bloody bosses too. We're all screwing things up. Bloody management. We've managed to through a combination of survival skills and luck. There have been encounters with other survivor groups as well. It's been wise to choose who to trust, not the bloody management, I'm telling you. Average Titan resources and some survivors. Ideology. And this is only 3. Okay. In the wasteland, there is no right or wrong. The only thing that matters is survival. Everyone who's come this far has done or seen something they don't want to talk about. But that is not the way to build a better future. Let's leave the past behind and choose our way forward. Oh, so we choose what we're focusing on, do we? Oh, I see. Trust on basic survival skills, survival and efficiency. Aim for progress in technology, large-scale production. Or take care and protect the people, health and safety. Alright. Well, I'll be honest with the lads, with the brothers and sisters. There's been those who's criticised Dossers and General Shirkers Union as not being efficient, so I won't take that. Now, I do like safety and health matters. I will say yes. I do think we need that in a working environment. But bloody OSHA go too far sometimes. They don't take care of things that need taken care of, and they screw things up that don't need screwing up. So we're not going to go for that. We're not going to go with OSHA. That's the Occupational Safety and Health Act, I believe. So we'll go for progress in technology, large-scale production. Beautiful. For factory workers, this is. Large-scale production. There we go. Specialists. Select your starting group of specialists. We get 2 on them. 2. Alright. So get me Sharon down in personnel. Down in human resources. And what have we got here? We've got scavengers, fighters, scientists, scouts, scientist, scavenger, fighter, scout, scientist, scout, fighter, scout. Alright, so we've got scientists, scouts, fighters, and scientists, scouts, fighters, and scavengers. Let's see if we can work out what they are. Research is high on them. Fighter's going to be high health and attack. Probably not good on scavenge. Scavengers are going to be high on scavengers. Maybe decent on research. Let's see. Not always decent on research. Sometimes decent on attack. So it's kind of mixed between, isn't it? What kind of people do we want? I think we're going to want... Not sure if it's a specific type. Let's see what you got. Give me them one by one there, Sharon. Who we got first? We got Platty, a great Nordic adventurer who claims to have been the Empress of Sweden before the apocalypse. She's a bloody lunatic, isn't she? She is an enthusiastic city designer who would not mind taking her troops into great wars. She also claims to have been part of a wizarding cult. So she was an empress, a troop leader, and a wizard. You sent me a bloody lunatic. Screw her. Fritz, born into a military family, his career was already set for him at a young age. In the service, he not only met but surpassed his peers' nigh impossible expectations. He's a tough lad, and he's still rather smug about it all. He prefers frontline combat, so don't ask him to go just scouting. In fact, he's garbage at scouting, he's garbage at research, but he's good at killing things, bit luck of it. Might come to you, Fritz, we'll have to see. Stellar. Is she stellar or is she garbage? Post-apocalyptic wastelands have been hard on her, driving this once optimistic beacon of joy to a breaking point. You got a bit of cynicism, about bloody time. Her experience in saving people is invaluable though. In saving lives, she sometimes finds a spark of her old self under the surface. Lousy on health, not great on attack. Decent-ish on scavenge. Speed I don't care about. Oh, that's action points. Okay, 6 action points. That's okay. Research is really good. Recovery's okay. Recovery is really good. I think 30 is the most from what I've seen so far. Great research and okay scavenge. I'm not sure I like you. I mean, recovery, what's the bloody point if your health is so low I can't put you in combat anyway and your damage is low? Nadia. While most scavengers look for fortune in urban areas, she feels more at home in the forests. She finds peace in them and can disappear among the green without a trace. No. I don't want you bloody disappearing without a bloody trace. I want to know where you are. I want you around helping out. But she's also skilled in reading the landscape. Research is garbage. Scavenge is beautiful. Health, Damage, okay. Yeah, we're not going with you, Nadia. You disappear without a trace. Can't afford someone like that right now. Jin. Has she got tonic with her? She has lived a hard life in the wasteland, dreaming of a family. A few years ago, she adopted an orphan girl she found wandering alone. This has not hindered her in the slightest, though. If anything, she's even more confident in risking her life to provide a better world for her daughter. Oh, that sounds all that healthy. You got good action points, but everything else is kind of meh. Sorry, Jin, I'll leave you with your tonic. Kate. A long time ago, she's a scientist. She graduated to a new life with a long shift in the ruins of her old home, saving people from rubble. The only spark in her life was a partner who perished during the Great Wars of Succession. But she's going to be a cheery bugger to be around, isn't she? Got good research. Okay, damage. Nah. I might come to you, Kate. You're the most optimistic I've seen so far. Well, I said most optimistic. For my view, I mean. Raj. Are you British, Raj, or what? He is a perfectionist, often to the point of frustration. He calls it wisdom brought by age, while some counts he's just becoming paranoid in his later years. You know, just because you're paranoid don't mean they're not out to get you. It just means you've got no reason to suspect it. They might be, you just might not have found reason yet. It does come in handy, though. If he says to have emptied the place, you can be sure it's been cleaned out on every nook. Granny. Alright, so your scavenging is beautiful. Everything else is pretty naff. So far I'm liking Kate as one of them. Bloody hell, he looks a psycho, he's a fighter. Scrapper. Name like that, of course he's a fighter. He seems to always be functioning just below his breaking, but are you sure he's below it? Look at that, look at his eyes. Oish. Won't feel safe around him, no. Let's see, Sobek, a scout. Even after years of academia, he managed to put on his economic knowledge back into practice. More surprisingly, he hasn't been saddened by seeing his entire field of study go up in flames. Instead, he feels excited by the opportunity to start afresh, unburdened by the old systems. Alright, whatever. Great action points, but everything else is meh. No, Sobek, you're not the one we want. Satoshi, a scientist. See, so far, she's a scientist I'm looking at. 80, 12 and 100. 89 and 100. 6, 250 and 30. I don't mind having less recovery on her. Because she's not a fighter anyway. Well, they both got a little... He's got better recovery as a fighter, and she's got better attack. Anyway, he pushed himself much harder than many, staying awake for hours when others have gone to sleep. He's aware there are not many left who can do the work he's doing, and few are still able to practice their profession. During the early morning hours, the urge to give up is great, but if he won't finish the work, who will? Well, I mean, that's kind of a good attitude, but I'm going with Kate at the moment over him. Then we got Hex, scientist. Oh, hang on. How do you compare to Kate then? 80, 12 and 100. 80, 12 and 50. Oh, no. Sorry, X, I'm not even going to bother looking at you. Now we got Domino, she's a scavenger. She dreamed of being a singer, touring post-apocalyptic bars, and venues for years, but never got a big break. Afterwards, her intelligence and compassion drove her to seek medical training, but she never stopped singing, not even while performing surgery or exploring the land. Garbage research. Garbage on everything except for scavenge. Might be okay. Makeda, fighter. He not only has the brawn, but the brain for combat as well. As a former Special Forces squad leader, oh, that sounds good. He knows terrifyingly well what it takes to neutralise the targets. That said, her true strength lies in how she manages to inspire others alongside her. She's got reasonable scavenge. Come on. Great at health and attack, not good on recovery, really. Basic on speed. Not good on research, but we're going for a scientist anyway, probably. You're the other one I'm liking so far. Got two more to look at. A scout here. Boone. Daniel Boone. He's a trailblazer who knows how to get around in thick forests and uncharted trails. Surviving through long scouting missions is not a problem. as he'll gladly hunt for food when needed. He sticks around other people if he has to, but you won't be able to hold his interest for long. Yeah, that doesn't sound like he's going to be good working with us, does it? Don't care about his research, because we're going to go for someone for that. I think we're getting Kate for that. Scavenge is okay. What's Kate on Scavenge? She's 100 as well. I'd rather go with a fighter like Makeda than him, honestly. Alright, and then we've got Baron. He's a fighter too. Alright. Having spent half his life with wildly successful raiding parties, he has generated quite the fortune. He's happy to spread the wealth around, which has earned him an almost religious following. He's a bit superstitious though, so don't ask him about the number 3. Okay, 1, 2, 5. 3, sir. Alright. Health and damage is good, but so it is with Makeda. He's exactly the same as her. He's got a following and wealth he spreads around. And she's a specialist fighter. She's a specialist from Special Forces. Yeah, we're going with you, and we're going with Kate. Them two lasses will see us right, I'm pretty sure. Visuals! This group is ready to settle down and unite under a new flag. Actually, white on red, shouldn't it be? There's red. It's not exactly a rose, but all the bloody roses are dead. It's white rose of Yorkshire, or Yorkshire, on a red flag. Oh, hang on, it was on a blue flag, wasn't it? West Yorkshire. There we are. That'll do. Right, your group is ready to settle down and unite under a new flag. Type here for colony name. Yorkshire. Colony motto. I'm going with Yorkie, Trader Yorkie here. I won't go with what I like, which is everybody out, because we've got to work here, because we're in a bloody apocalypse. Never do out for now. Unless he does it for this end. Alright then. Start the game. Boy, that's took a long time to start. Hope you're still with us. There's a lot of options there. A lot more than I expected. But at least we got us going, and we got a couple of people. We got a fighter and a scientist. We got a nerd and a jock, basically. Right. On the lookout for a new home. Everybody starts somewhere. It looks like we're putting a camp down, so let's do that.
The world is in ruins. Things once considered mundane are hard to find, and habitable land is no exception. A settler has finally found a spot for a new colony. With a place to call home, it is time for a new beginning. Welcome to the Aftermath, survivor.
Build campsite. Mark the centre of the new colony. Start uncovering the surrounding areas. Oh, we got getting that done. There we are. Open the build menu. Yeah, we got that. People are waiting. Shoot a flare. How do we do that? Oh, we do it there.
There are survivors waiting for a signal from the settler. They are cold and hungry, yet willing to work, should the colony take care of them in return. They can be invited in right away or later, in case the settlement needs more time to prepare.
Alright, we can invite the colonists by firing a signal flare, or we can continue preparing. You know what? They can bloody well help out. Get in here. Build shelters. Right. Emergency shelter. Oh, prompts
Your
about...
first colonists have arrived. Prompted by the signal flare, the rest of the group arrives at the prepared campsite. Despite all the hardship ahead, it's time to rebuild and turn this hostile place into a home.
You betcha.
We've reached a milestone.
That's one set of things. 11 colonists are homeless. How many can it hold? Several colonists. It doesn't say how many. Select a colonist. And there's Gale. Basic info. We got needs a shelter, farmhand. Oh, traits no effect. Educated, so she's educated, is Gale. She's a smart ass. Beats being a dumbass. Press here to learn more. Resources are the ingredients for everything in your colony. They can be used to construct buildings, or etc. Check how many resources you currently have from the top bar. Alright, got it. Got 45 wood, 90 plastic, no metal, no concrete, no screws. Looks like we need water. Building's almost done for shelter. Come on, Darren, GM on. That's Darren we've got from construction as was. Taking over on shelter building. Five more colonists are homeless. Alright, well we need more emergency shelters then, don't we? And we need something for water. There we are. Water well. Looks like this is good water. Stick it down there. Several construction zones are lacking resources. Why, what do you need? We're okay, we'll see. We'll see what happens. And we can speed up. Right, let's do that. Oh, we're out of wood. I see. We got that done. Well, did we get it done? Emergency shelter, yes. Build basic storages. Well, don't we need them to actually go gather? Maybe you got to build a storage first. Let's see what we can do. I guess get a stockpile. And get one free. Let's get that built. There you are. Reserves used until production's increased. That's fine. We're constructing a stockpile. Oh, we've done it. One of the two. We've done it. Ah. And now... move stockpiles work area to gather. Move work area. Ah! Get that lot picked up, will you? We got wood. We got plastic. That'll do. Right. Let's get them moving, shall we? Got 80 food, we've got minus 11 water. We got no storage. Let's get the water storage done, shall we? Clean water storage. Yeah, insufficient. We'll get there, don't you worry. Water well's done. Nice. Water shortage. Yeah, I know. We've got to get this built. What's this? Campsite. Worry. Deposit depleted. Wood stockpile. Another one depleted. Move work area over here. Actually, no, not quite. Move work area. Here. I'll give me wood, and plastic, and berries.
Colonist died.
Colonist Joseph died.
Colonist died.
Oh, God, that's... Oh, thirst. Yeah, well, will you get the thirst sorted out, please? That's not good. We've got 9 colonists left. You need 15 more plastic, don't you? You've got a bunch of plastic there. That's actually the biggest thing we need right now, so we'll work area just to grab plastic. Come on. Is that someone in there? I don't think it is, you know. Request resources. Plastic. Request at least 150, I reckon. Someone's been stealing planks. The bloody hell. This nonsense.
Seems to have been stealing wood from the storage. A few colonists go to investigate, and after a bit of detective work, return with a group of rowdy children, one under each arm.
Apparently the kids use the planks to build themselves a tree fort in nearby forest. Oh, I've got plenty of wood. Leave it alone. Let the kids have their fun. Who's going to miss a few planks anyway? Children are practically beaming with joy after hearing that their precious fort will be saved. They thank the adults profusely. The next day, the colonists find a crude yet immensely colourable thank you card in the campsite, decorated with whatever might pass for finger paint. Alright, so that worked then. They like that. Now, will one or other of you get the bloody plastic out there? We need some damn plastic, fools. Recycler? Hang on. Do we need to build a recycler to get that? We need food storage and we can get a free one of that, so we'll get that done. Looks like... Looks like that's not going to get them for me. That could be an issue. Wood deposit depleter, that's fine. We'll live with that. Got a lot of wood right now. Another wood deposit depleted. Move work area. Here. That's fine. And you move work area for here. That's fine. But what's recycler? Where do we find this recycler? Wrapper. There's a recycler. It only needs wood. Ah! Let's get that built then. Right then. Get to it there, Darren. Get the lads and lasses working. I want to build a burial pit and all. There's recycler. Now we can get this, which means we can get that. Now what about a burial pit? Get that out of the way over here somewhere. Oh, we got that. Almost. We need 3 more. We got it. Right. Get building. Get building real sharp. 2 colonies are infected. That's not good. We need this built. Come on, folks. Nah. Health 100. Capacity 500. Building's operational. We need a medical tent. Got it. Medical tent. Get that up here somewhere. Up near main campsite, I reckon. Colonies need medical attention. 3 infected. Water shortage. Do I need... If I look at water, do I need a water collector? Source of water must be built away from other wells. More water cannot be placed on barren soil. Must be built on shore. Usable during fallout. No, it doesn't look like we do. It should be doing it anyway. We're at -3 now. We're producing 9. We're consuming 12. Alright, so we need another well. That's what we need. There we are. Ah. We need plastic coming in.
Colonists died.
Donna's died. Bloody hell. We're dropping like flies
Colonists
here.
died.
At least our water's balanced now. Not for a good bloody reason, though.
Colonists died.
Died of infection? They're dropping like flies. Don't worry, we'll get them all fixed up. This is burial pit. Right, we got 33. We need another 7 plastic. And we also need to find somewhere else that we can get resources. Hang on, what's this? Rebuild the collapse gate from the build menu to attract more people. Alright, we're not going to worry about that yet. We want to get some building on. What's this?
An older colonist speaks up, claiming to bear grave news. She is shaking and in clear dismay.
I saw it. A bright wave of destruction. It will hit tonight. Before people can ask for details, the colonist passes out from stress. It's unclear how this news should be interpreted. Don't be bloody daft. Just a daft old bat. There is no reason to believe this clearly deranged old-timer. And the colonists go about their day as usual, leaving it be. They return to work, only to see a flaming object hurling through the sky toward the colony. Oh, bugger. Seems like they should have listened to her after all. Oh, bugger, bugger, bugger. Ow! Well, it missed.
Colonist died.
Stop bloody dying. We don't need you dying. We need you living. We're getting closer on medical tent at least. Increase food production. We're not going to be doing that yet, are we? Colonist Einstein died. Oh, Erin died of infection. Yeah, well, that's a bugger, isn't it? Day 6 is passing. You've almost got the medical tent done. We need 4 more plastic. Do we have any more wood to clap? Oh, wooden ruins. We can get that. And plastic. Nice. Pollution. We're not going over there. Oh, Reight going into pollution yet. Hey, we're getting this progress done. Medical tent's almost done. Nice. Nice. Alright. But medical tent's done. Now then. We got a well. We need 15 more of the plastic on that. We do. 10 more at plastic. We're getting there. Yeah, get it together, lads and lasses. Come on, Dad, and get them motivated. You were good when we before Apocalypse. You can be good now too. You need to be good now, to be honest. There we are. Get it built. Get it built. Waiting for free builders. Are we building down here instead? Yeah, we're building burial pit. Get the dead bodies out of the road so no one's catching nothing off them. What is this? Colonists. And what's this? Oh, carriers and workers. No free carriers left. That's fine. And we've got the burial pits. That's fine. What's this? Berries. Food storage here. Food storage. Is that one? That's campsite. Stockpile. Emergency. Recycler. Food storage. Move food storage. Down here. Actually, move work area. You can cover both those. And not emergency shelter. Stockpile. Can move work area for that. Over here. Bit of an hike. We'll get there. What's this?
A delirious colonist is carried into the camp.
Something seems to have poisoned him. With that bloody food down in canteen, I'm telling you, they need to improve that. But he's unable to say what. Should the colony be willing to take the risk and try an experimental and intensive treatment? Yeah. Yeah, do it. The information could be worth a gamble. The man is taken into treatment, but as time goes by, his condition fails to improve. The treatment has to be prolonged, and while the poisoning dissipates eventually, the wound remains infected. By the time the man regains consciousness and talks about the strange rodent that bit him, the vermin is nowhere to be found. Well, that's a bugger. Oh well, never mind. Such is life and death. Winter storm! The first flakes of snow and morning frost are telltale signs of an approaching winter storm. We're not ready for a bloody storm. What are you playing at? Colonists struggle to keep warm as weather quickly shifts from chilly to freezing, with every snowfall burying everything in its path. Burners keep shelters and workplaces warm inside their effective radius. Colonists exposed to freezing weather get cold. You reckon? Cold turns to hypothermia, causing loss. Low, slow effects of exposure. Upgraded ones even better. You mean we're all wandering around naked if we don't make clothes? Oh well. Crops and lakes eventually freeze, halting production. Animals in ranches can die. Without heater nearby. So we need a burner. Bloody hell. How's food doing? Food's going right down. Well, we got them. So we'll be okay for that, I think. Meanwhile... Could do fishing pier. Could do trapper. But right now, I reckon we probably need a burner. That'll keep at least some of them warm. You don't need a whole lot. Wood's already done. Water well completed. No free carriers left. Oh, bloody hell. Colonists will need food to avoid starving to death. Stable production can be fishing, etc. Alright, so really they want us to do all of that, don't they? Outhouse. Basic hygiene. Yeah, that might be a good thing to have. They can all shower and stuff over there. Now then, food. Fishing pier. Right there. No. How do you turn it down, I wonder? It's not that. Ah. That looks like where fishes are. There we are. Oh, we want a trapper. I'm assuming there's stuff out in woods if we just put a trapper there. Oh. Trapper. Yeah, it looks like it. Right. Got the burner going. Getting that built. I'll be right. Catastrophes. Press here to learn more. When a catastrophe draws near, you need to prepare. For example, burners keep your shelters warm during winter storms. I got one going. Outhouses raise colonist immunity. And medical tents heal various conditions. I've got all that underway. I do. Do that. Burner's almost done. Outhouse. Need 20 more plastic for outhouse. Now we need to get it built. Come on, get a builder over there. You're a specialist. Task a specialist. Specialists are skilled individuals that can protect the colony or explore the world. Units can be sent to the world map from their info panel once the gate has been built. Specialists can gather some basic resource like berries and wood when directly commanded. You can easily find your specialist via the specialist menu. Alright, so, I mean, I can't really do anything with them right now, can I? Because I don't have the gate built. And honestly, getting the other stuff built seems like a bigger priority right now. Alright, we're in progress with Outhouse. It does cause pollution. That might not be a good move. I should have moved that elsewhere. We got a burner. I think that's a bad place to put that, actually. Let's get these built. Right, you've got that one fully equipped. That one isn't. It needs more wood. We don't have more wood right now. We do have people gathering for it. And there's majestic deer for trapping. Right. Now, we're getting this built. That's underway. That's for food. Might need another burner over here, though. Yeah, that's only doing this area. Get that built, and then we'll get this one built. Might not be able to go out there right now. Let's get a burner. Another burner. Over this way. Oh, that's properly selected, so that should have people coming to build it, shouldn't it? The fishery has been damaged. The hell do you mean fishery has been damaged? We've only just built the bloody thing. That's ready to be built. That's being built, so we've got the trapper. Can't wait for this to be over, I bet you bloody can't. Next is building a road. We're already underway. And I reckon... do we have... where's burner? Burner there, didn't I? Let's get that built so then that can warm up. Come on. Come on, get it built. Get it built. I'm telling you. Get that bugger built. Don't leave it at 65%. Not sure if putting the burners there is a good move, mind you. Oh, it's done. And it's generating heat. Which means that is good. Ah. Trapper. Almost done. Want a burner over there too, don't we? There we are, right there. What do you want?
One of the colonists, a meek woman no one has really paid attention to before, comes to view.
She says there's something important she needs to inspect in the woods, but cannot really explain what it is. It's something about mushrooms and medicine. Hey, we all need some shrooms sometime, don't we? Helps you relax. But her speech is broken and she cannot find the right words. Yeah, you can bugger off. She packs up and wanders off into the forest. Night goes by and the next morning is halfway through. Still hasn't returned. A rescue party is deployed. They find her lying next to mushrooms, visibly ill. Whatever test she made with the mushrooms, by eating them, they failed. Oh well. Like I said, we all need to have a few shrooms sometime. I don't blame her. I don't blame her at all, really. I'm thinking that's a really bad place to have that, actually. Too close to wells and stuff. Or maybe not. Maybe it's okay. Construction completed, burner. So that will be heating that once it's filled with wood. Right. That needs more wood as well. What we need next then, and I would carry on, but I'm gonna stop there. Plan for when we get back. Get someone in charge of resource management. And get Darren and his crew of builders setting up forestry and stuff so we can get wood without scavenging. But for now, I've been Foreman Yorkie at Dawson General Shirkers Union Yorkshire Division. This has been surviving the aftermath, and we're bloody well going to survive too. And Lee's been fine. Come next time and help us survive. See you on.